Two lefties and brings it back. Wow, what a shot, Fred. Textbook on how to make this. Cross lane, slide the 4-pin all the way across the lane into the 10 like that. Perfect. That's a live action.
Again with that solid 7.
Yes. Bill executing as well as he possibly could. He's throwing the ball in the pocket. That's where you want to keep it to play all the time. Just not having any good breaks on the 7-pin so far. So shoot cross lane again, using a harder shell ball to cut down on the hook. And misses it. Right by it. Looks like he hung up in the ball just a little bit before he released it, Fred. And this is going to make you pull the ball to the opposite or center part of your body. You see him there kind of fall off balance. The ball just hooks by. Normally that ball would be flat enough to carry out the 7-pin.
Now on the left lane.
Comes right back like a true competitor that he is, Fred. Comes right back with a strike. Sam Coleman, Bill Seibel, Tom Gray, all in a crowd today. As we see here, John Gant being one of the better bowlers in the city and our king. Look at his paraphernalia. An equipment pouch and several balls to choose from today.
Got enough for a whole team.
Obviously, he hasn't chosen the right one yet. Starting out with another split. Now, you would want to shoot this spare identically to the last frame. The chances of him making it 2 frames in a row the same way with the same degree of accuracy is probably 1,000 to 1. And he was going for it.
John Gant, 2 splits in the first 2 frames. He went for that one in the second frame and left 2 of them. So now let's look at that score, Dave Newrath, and you see John Gant.
Well, John is not in an enviable position. Even the fact that he's behind a little bit in the score isn't as important as the fact that he is not lined up on the lane yet. This is what he's got to do right there. He's got to line up and throw a ball like that.
Once he gets rolling, he can just kiss those pins goodbye.
He turns into a freight train once he gets lined up, Fred, and he can see it here. Just will let this one fly, driving through the pocket. Excellently done ball. Back to Bill Heflin on the right lane. He matches his strike.
Heflin with a double.
The Hootapole people here today, Fred, Tom Jones representing Hootapole people, and a very good friend of mine and a good friend of all the proprietors, Don Wickersham. I hope to see Don here today, but he's going to be back after recovering from heart problems. Don, welcome home. Trying to steer that one a little bit. Leaving the 4-pin.
Very important spare for Bill Heflin.
He needs this one, and I doubt seriously he's going to make 2 mistakes in a row. Covered it flushly.
Head on.
Going into the telecasts today are 3 leaders in the clubhouse over at Waltz. Rick Pollard, 733, Randy Smith, 723, and Chris Woods with 702, as we watch Bill Heflin bring back his routine spare.
We invite everybody out to Waltz Lanes in the Newport Shopping Center to try it this afternoon. Try to stop that guy.
Here comes the freight train.
That's right. Look out. Pins need to run and hide from this man.
Amen. He has a double now. We're looking at about a 13-pin deficit, but he has a double working now, which cuts it to 3. This strike here, he pulls into the lead. John Gant, left lane, lined up. And throwing them the way he throws them best, Fred, just rearing back and firing at those things. We're going to watch John Gant, the power of John Gant, go through the ball. Watch the head pin. Go to the right, come across, just doing.
There you see our score. John Gant and Bill Heflin. We'll be back with the rest of our championship game right after this. Heflin and John Gant in our championship game.
We have less than 10 pins separating the two, assuming Bill Heflin can get on the strike train right here. He's close.
He does.
Beautifully thrown. Beautifully thrown.
Hops right on board.
Bill Heflin is not going to be denied. He's going to give John Gant every bit that he can handle this game. You can bet on it, as you see here, throwing the ball out, trusting it, ball hooking back in with an incredible amount of power and carrying 10 pins in the pit.
He's been the king several times, been on the show more than 25 times. A real pro.
Beautifully thrown. We do have a match here, Fred. So far at Walt, there's been 299 men entries. Low to cash at this point, 608. Kathy Lightfoot at this point is high in the clubhouse for the women, 659. 44 women through the door. Low in the money, 566.
Get more of those ladies.
Look at this.
Oh!
I thought the patented,
Just a moment.
the patented John Gant head pin to the wall, scout, trip, across the lane, going for the 7 pin, but it's going to miss. Well, watch the head pin, center of your screen. Go to the wall, come across, it's going to go right to 7 pin. Normally he carries that out of the machine and do 100 times, Fred.
Picks it up. So John Gant with a spare up in the 6th now.
105, 24. We now have a deficit of about 4 pins, with Bill Heflin leading. The potential to make it 14. Heflin setting it up. John Gant needs a strike to get back in the match and put the pressure back on Bill, and he does.
Beautifully done. All in the pit.
Watch the approach here of John Gant. Firmness. Gets through the ball with a lot of strength. Ball entering the pocket. No deflection. Every pin doing its job.
You know when his ball's there.
Amen. Bill Heflin needs driving through the heart. Breaking up the split, however. Good break. This match is going to go down to the wire, Fred, I guarantee it. 2-pin deficit at this point.
All important spare for Bill Heflin.
Is a big, big spare. Again, the harder shell ball, the cut down on the hook, the cut down on the possibility of chopping through and leaving the 7.
Gant is using a different ball than he did last year.
The gentleman has so many different balls to pick from, I can't keep track of them all, Fred. He comes in the door with at least 6 every time. And each ball has its own specific and designed purpose. And Bill Heflin better find a ball that will carry the 7 pin out a little cleaner for him. Left quite a few of those today so far.
I think he's left 5 7 pins. And if Gant gets on the line, spares aren't going to do it.
No, it will not. Unless John strikes on the next ball, we have a 1-pin match. Heflin on the leading end of that 1-pin advantage, but should Gant strike here, he turns the deficit right around, turns it into a 9-pin advantage for him. I'd like to mention to the people watching today that there is a very special tournament going to come up March 19th and 20th here at Madison Bowl. I'd like you to call for entries. The Dave Hammond Jr. Bowling Tournament. A little bit more about it here in a second. Awesome. That's the John Gant ball we're normally used to seeing, isn't it, Fred?
Right here. Let's watch it.
Powerful strike, head pin again doing most of the damage, taking out the 10 and the 6 pin. As I was mentioning about that tournament before, the money over and above the prize money and expenses will be given to the Hammock family for medical expenses incurred. John Gant had an opportunity to really put the hammer on Bill Heflin, and he missed it. Fred?
A tough break for John. You see the score right there.
And a 7-pin advantage going to John Gant. He needs this spare. Again, with the incredible hooking power that he has, there's always the chance to chop, but he brings it back that time. Like I said, we have a 10th frame game coming up, and to set up this 10th frame roll-off, this spare by John Gant, using more speed, a little less roll, covering both pins with the ball, but as you saw there, just barely. John Gant, not wanting to watch as Bill Heflin sets up the 9th and 10th, the two most important pieces of the game right here. Excellent shot.
Bill Heflin, using that 5-step full fingertip, got them all.
We're going to see it here. He knows he needs this one to set up a 10th frame game. Executes perfectly. He likes it. He really likes this ball. As it enters the pocket, very little deflection. Each pin doing the job.
Got the 4 pin to work for him.
7 pins. With a strike here, he can move into the lead by 3 pins. Needs this one.
Boom. They're all down. 10th frame now.
Advantage, Heflin.
Exactly. You see him in the 10th frame right there.
165 to 172 as the sheet shows. However, what it does not show is the double, which is not added in on the computer system yet, which has Bill Heflin in the lead by 3. This would make it 13, and it does.
Oh.
One more, Andrew.
Dave, let's take a look at this. And
Bill Heflin also to set this up. He knows he needs this one for an opportunity to close the match out. Perfectly thrown ball.
And just fell over.
Excellent.
There's another one.
Excellent.
Bill Heflin closes the match with 4 consecutive strikes, giving him a 225.
And we have a new king. 222 is the best John Gant can do. Well, John Gant was a creditable king while he was here.
I'd say.
He broke about 42 pins.
Beat Tim Weisbrod the first time, Jim Sparks the second time, and Roger Grant last week. And of course, last week he bowled a 257. It was an outstanding game.
Just merely finishing out here. Now, naturally, he's going to carry everything in the world, right?
He's going to finish out with 3 of them. Bill Heflin has been the picture of consistency today, Dave. He's had 8 strikes in each game. He started off with a 233, a 235, and now a 225. So Bill Heflin, just an outstanding job today.
He did.
He deserves it. He really deserves it.
Just to show that you don't have to throw the incredibly strong ball all the time to win. Our new king today, Bill Heflin. Look at the smile on his face. He's happy.
He should be. A 225 for Bill Heflin and a 221 for John Gant. And when we come back, we will meet our top qualifiers and our new king, Bill Heflin. So stay with us on the BPA King of Bowling.